In the 20th century, Europe went through incredible transformations and economic challenges, and ideological beliefs battled. This era featured a change in how people saw their role in government, the devastation of world wars, the divide of the Cold War, and hopeful steps towards a European Union. World War I started due to tangled alliances and ambitions and was marked by trenches and tragic losses. The aftermath, shaped by the Treaty of Versailles, attempted to mend wounds by penalizing Germany and started debates between leaders like Woodrow Wilson of the USA, who championed self-determination and a League of Nations, and Georges Clemenceau of France, who sought to weaken Germany to prevent future conflicts. Then came a period of false peace, where dangerous ideas like fascism and extreme nationalism grew. Leaders like Benito Mussolini and Adolf Hitler promised to fix their country's problems, but at a great cost of freedom and peace. Their rise led directly to World War II, a conflict that was more devastating than the First World War and questioned the very idea of what Europe stood for. The 20th century was a battleground of ideologies: democracy, communism, and fascism. Leaders like Franklin D. Roosevelt introduced the New Deal to combat the Great Depression in the USA. Joseph Stalin expanded the Soviet Union's reach through a blend of terror and industrialization, and Hitler's Nazi regime carried out the Holocaust, the systematic murder of 6 million Jews and millions of others. The era reminds us of the dangers of unchecked power. This century changed the very foundations of knowledge and truth. Thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre challenged traditional moral values, and Albert Einstein's theories revolutionized our view of the universe. They highlighted the complexities and dualities of progress. Significant social and economic shifts, like the Great Depression, which caused worldwide economic downturn, and World War II's mobilization, paved the way for movements seeking civil rights and gender equality. Inspired by Martin Luther King Jr., who led the fight for racial equality in the U.S., and Simone de Beauvoir, a pioneering feminist. Despite the shadows cast by wars and the Holocaust, a symbol of human cruelty, the 20th century also witnessed the birth of the European Union, a beacon of cooperation and unity in a continent once divided by relentless conflict. Thus, the 20th century in Europe was an era of dramatic change, where the struggle over ideologies and the pursuit of a brighter future reshaped the relationship between the individual and the state. Through its trials and triumphs, this period showed how tough humanity is, and lit the flames of perpetual hope for a more cohesive and peaceful Europe. What threatens Europe now? What makes you hopeful? Tell us in the comments, share to hear what your friends say, like the video, and subscribe for more.